Hello everyone, it's Cordell Smith here after a long winter month, and I'm going to be today in this video doing an unboxing video with not one box, but two boxes. One box was from what I ordered from Bass Pro. Well, actually both of them are from Bass Pro, but one box was from me that I bought myself, and another one was given to me by a subscriber, Sarah Morrison, who actually took it upon herself to send me a gift box, which it's not this one, but it's this one right here. And she sent me a huge care package of fishing gear. Plus this jersey that you see here is from her too. So I just want to take a moment and say thank you for everything that you sent me and always watching my fishing videos and you and your family and all that. And to everybody else that always watches my fishing videos and leaves comments and everything else, I just want to take a moment and thank you for what little that I try to do, and with my friends that go with me and stuff, and don't mind being filmed and stuff like that. So, this year's winter has been pretty forgiving, and I'm gonna try to expand my fishing a little bit by doing not only freshwater, but saltwater too. Because, you know, we only live in a small town, so lakes, we're only limited to what lakes we can fish. That's why we always fish the same lakes, but always have different results. So this year's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be competing in tournaments again with my new jersey. I'm going to look stylish this time in my videos. And with that being said, after a long winter month and within a few weeks fishing season starts up again, this is going to be an unboxing video. So let's get right to it and see what's inside these boxes. Okay, so here we are. Again, you're looking at it from my view, so you can get a view of the both boxes. And we're going to open this one first. The one that was given to me. So again, thank you, Sarah, for sending this care package to me, and the jersey from you and your family. And here we go. Both packages are from Bass Pro Shops, because I'm practically a regular that orders every year and things that I need. So I always fish with all kinds of stuff. Oh wow, they weren't kidding that this box was very full. Hard to believe everything that was in here. Whoa, look at this. We have spinner baits, 1/4 ounce spinner baits. Got them in different colors. We have, put you over there, we have chartreuse, chartreuse white, white spinner baits, and they're all both willow leaf blades. And ooh, this one here seems to be out of its package, and this one here is another chartreuse white. But it seems. And for our other spinner baits, we have 1/4 ounce. We have another 1/4 ounce spinner bait here, which is a fire tiger. So there's a lot of spinner baits here that are 1/4 ounce, because I like using 1/4 ounce. A lot of people like using 1/2 ounce spinner baits, but I found my best luck were always with the 1/4 ounce and the 3/8. So we got the same colors again in 3/8. Yep, that's a 3/8. Fire tiger, chartreuse, and white. So this one here is actually a 3/8. My bad. So that's a chartreuse white. So we got 4 for 4 spinner baits. That's a lot there. I'm going to try to use more spinner baits this year with the water that I've been using, because last year in our videos we had a lot of luck with a lot of spinner baits. So with that being said, we get some XTS walking stick baits from Bass Pro Shops too. This one here is an albino color, very transparent. You can see the bearings and stuff in it that help it suspend and give the proper presentation. Then we have a different color that was given to me here. It's another stick bait. or pencil bait as people call them. And this one here is a chrome black. I've always liked, in topwater lures, I've always liked silvery to black colors, or bright white colors usually, so they've always been good. And next, here in this box, we have a whole bunch of Senkos, because soft plastics, in the soft plastics genre, Senkos are hands down my favorite soft plastic to use. And these are in 3-inch, even though I got 4-inch Senkos already. I needed a bunch of 3 inches, so she took it upon herself to get me a whole bunch. So these are all my 3-inch Senkos. We have Double Trouble. It's a color. We have Morning Dawn. Bass Pro has some really good colors. We have Bluegill. And we have California Crawl. One of my personal favorite colors, Pearl. Next, we have Sure Thing. Some of these got nice names. We have Blue Crawl. Didn't really have much luck with this one, but I'm sure there will be more. And for this one, we have Houdini. Looking here into more the Senkos, we have Green Pumpkin Blue. We have next Black Red Flake. PB&J Swirl. Ah, like peanut butter and jam. That's an interesting color. Might try some of those. Another personal favorite, Baitfish. Had a lot of luck last year with this in the river that I was fishing in the Carlton River in my last video. And we have Sprayed Grass. There's more Senkos than anything here. We have Sooner Run. It's a decent color. Looks a bit transparent when light hits it. We have Purple Brown. Should be an interesting color. Always nice. We have Green Pumpkin. It's always a good color. And Watermelon Seed. Another all-time favorite of mine. Now with these Senkos, of course, just like a typical Senko, there are many multiple ways you can fish them. But I've always found with the 3-inch Senko, I've always found fishing them Texas rig style with a small offset hook works best. Just free floating in the water. Because sometimes the bass will always pick it up on a drop just like a typical Senko. And if you know that about wacky rigging, sometimes if you cast it, bass will pick it up off the drop or something like that. So I find my personal best was always fishing it Texas style when it comes to the 3-inch Senkos. Anywhere's that's like a 4 or a 5-inch Senko. Yeah, there are different ways you can rig them, but the 3-inch with the Texas rig style, just free floating, it always worked best for me. So that being said, we have 3 more left in this box. Ooh, we got some sparkly ones. Next, we have Frost. Always nice. Looks like a good color. Next, we have Smoke Purple Flake. The smoke colors I've had a lot of luck with before when it comes to Senkos, but in 4 or 5-inch, I've always had good times with that. And last but not least for the Senkos, we have Albino Shad. A pink rosy color that blends into white. And last but not least, some Bass Pro magazines for me to do some ordering. We have the Spring Angler 2016 subscription. We have the Marine 2016 subscription, in case you want to look at some boats and stuff. Boats and some gear. The Angler here, get some look at some gadgets, some lures, stuff like that. I always order from these magazines, but it's good that they were sent to me. So thank you very much. And we have the Premium Fishing Tackle Master Catalog 2016. Everything here that you basically want. If you're a Bass Pro person, you got your fishing line, you have lures you can choose from, crankbaits, swim baits, spinner baits, soft plastics, you name it, spoons, basically everything here in Bass Pro Master Catalog, the 2016 edition. So, we got everything here from this unboxing video. Well, the first box, and now we're going to move on to the next one. Next we have my little personal box that I ordered from Bass Pro. Now, with this in here, this box is of course a little bit smaller, but not very much in here. So with that being said, I have ordered myself some different variety of baits that are different from what I just unboxed, but of course there are some baits that are the same but in different brands, because I had a lot of success last year with some of the lures that I used, so I needed to get more, of course. So here we go, beginning with the unboxing of my personal tackle. Look at all that in there. That's a lot of stuff for a small box. Okay, let's begin. First off, we have some grubs. We only have 4 packs of grubs. Some are mixed between 4-inch and 5-inch. And naming off the colors, we have smoked pepper and garlic scent. We have milky salt and pepper and 5-inch and garlic scent. Now, white ice. I've never ever tried white ice before. So I've been doing a lot of searching and seen really good reviews on this, how this is a really good color for bass. So I took it upon myself to order a pack, see if I like them, and maybe if I do like them, I will get some more of these. And of course, in garlic scent as well. Now, the milky salt and pepper. I bought 2 of these because they were really good last year for me when I was fishing in Reynolds Lake and all of the other places. Even in tournaments, they were really good. But where I ran out of them so quickly last year because the bass were just chewing them up, and of course with soft plastics, if you lose the fish, you lose the bait sometimes, including with Senkos. You always lose the bait off the hook, or they rip the tail off and stuff like that. So I made sure to come prepared this year because this in particular color worked really good last year. Okay, next we have some KVD signature spinnerbaits. These spinnerbaits are Scorcher spinnerbaits, and they come in 3/8 ounce. And we have Cold Slaw, and we have Chartreuse White. Now I like this one in particular. I haven't used KVD signature spinnerbaits before. I've always used either Terminator or the Laser Eye series, which you saw in the last unboxing. KVD seems like a good spinnerbait. I haven't really tried it. A lot of people like it because, you know, KVD is really well known. So with me using my color instincts, I've always found white spinnerbaits and chartreuse spinnerbaits always worked best for me. So I put 2 and 2 together and decided to try these for a trial and error. Could be a swing, could be a miss, could be the best spinnerbait I use, could be the worst spinnerbait I've used, but we won't know. We'll find out this year when we use them. Next, we have, what else can I highlight here? Oh, there we go. Next, we have the Arashi. The Arashi Top Walker. Now, this brand of lure is by Storm. I haven't really used Storm baits in a while. The only time I've ever used storm baits was the old chug bugs that I used to throw back in the day when I was younger. So this is a new lure, never really heard of it, and when I seen it, I thought I'd pick it up again to see if I'd like it, because of course topwater is my favorite type of lure to use. And the Surface Walker has the walk the dog action, just like a Zara spook that we all know and love very much for both largemouth and smallmouth bass. And instead of having 2 sets of trebles, it has 3 sets of trebles. So it's probably going to be a mangled mess when a bass or a pickerel hits this. So probably going to use the net when fishing these kind of baits. And of course we have in colors, we have Ghost Pearl, and we have Silver Black, of course. Because you can't go wrong with Silver Black. That's always been my favorite color for topwater. In case you didn't see everything in my tackle box, every lure that I have at least has a silver or a black on it. Next, we have Poppin' Tops by Bass Pro Shops. These kind of lures I have never used yet, and of course, I'm not really sure how they work, but I've done some recent reviews on them, and they pretty much work like a walking chuggin' spook, if anybody has heard of that kind of bait. So I'm pretty sure these how they work. Of course, same sleek design, cup lip, and treble hooks of 3. So these 2 colors are in Bone Orange Belly. Looks like a nice color. And we have, of course, again, Chrome Black. Almost the same as Silver Black. And next, another good bait of mine, Buzz Baits. We have some Buzz Baits here. Put them in orderly fashion from 3/8 to 1/4 ounce. We got some more over here. And we got a 3/8 and we got a 1/4 ounce. So, the Buzz Baits we have here. I have 6 sets of 3 different sizes. And in this color for 3/8, we have white, of course. I always like white topwater lures. And next we have Bleeding Bait. This looks like an interesting color. I haven't really used such a combination of colors, but I'm going to give this a try this year and see if it works. And next in 3/8 we have Chartreuse White. Of course, Chartreuse and white are always a good combination color, no matter what you use, I find anyways. Chartreuse and white always seem to be very popular color combinations in any type of situation. And in the smaller sizes of the 1/4 ounce, we have Bleeding Bait again, of course. Here's the back, here's the front. Smaller blade this time, actually. So, in case you didn't notice the differences between the two, the 3/8 ounce carries a bigger blade for a much bigger bubble trail when reeling it on top of the water, and the smaller blade gives a smaller splash effect with a smaller bubble trail. So, 2 different sizes, of course, just in case for any type of fishing I want to do. And next we have these 2 in 1/4 ounce. We have Chartreuse White, of course, and we have Chartreuse. I picked up 2 of these just in case if one color doesn't work, I could use a different color. And they're both in 1/4 ounce. And also, if you look very closely on the pack, if you buy one of these from Bass Pro Shops, they come with their own actual trailer hook. Now, it's a personal preference. Some people use trailer hooks just so that way it can increase your chances of landing at fish in case they miss the main hook of the buzzbait. Some just rather just not use trailer hooks and just fish the buzzbait or spinnerbait the way it should be. Now next, here is some spinnerbaits. Well, not spinnerbaits, but inline spinners. Now, what I have here, and there's a lot of people that I find can either agree with me or disagree with me, that there are many different varieties of inline spinners and different brands like Panther Martins, Mepps, Rooster Tails, even Bucktail spinners. But for me, I've always found that Blue Fox was always the best for me. Now, some people can agree with me, others may not, because of their experiences with inline spinners in catching bass, trout, perch, pickerel, pike, anything really. So, with that being said, it's always a hot topic on which is the best inline spinnerbait brand. So for the colors, I have Chartreuse Blue. I have two silver colors in two different sizes. I have two gold in two different sizes, because silver and gold are always a classic colors for a spinner. And I have silver blue in small, because I'm going to try to do a lot of trout fishing this year, because, you know, trout are getting very scarce where I live, and nowadays here you got to go way in the back of the woods just to even find a trout stream, because the bass and pickerel over the years took over the lakes. Even lakes that I used to fish as a kid that used to have trout in them now have bass and pickerel. So yeah. And last but not least, I just got some offset hooks for my Senkos. And we have some in 1/0 and we have some in 4/0. Some for the bigger Senkos, like my 4 to 5 inches, and my smaller Senkos, like up to 3 inches. And that's everything out of that box. And that's all of it here. Still quite a big pile. So from both boxes that I've did the unboxing with, this is everything laid out that's been given to me and that I've purchased for myself. All the way from over here. Just look at this. It stretches all the way over to my table. Even the magazines and all the grubs and stuff. It's a lot of stuff here. No, I say I'm going to do pretty good this year. And I even got all these. It's a lot of stuff. So, what's next after this? Well, this is where you guys come in. Anything here that you don't see that you think I should try this year, you should leave in the comments or give me a suggestion of any kind, of any lure that you don't see here that I should try when going on the water. So, I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Because, you know, I don't have every lure in the world, so if you think there's a lure that I should try that isn't in this crowd of lures here, leave it in the comments, and I'll be sure to give them a try. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my unboxing video for 2016. April 1st is coming very fast. Can't wait to start my fishing videos again. We'll see you on the water.